Alright guys, so for all the people out there that have bought the Magnetos and the Distributor from me, I appreciate the business, I really do. And I wanted to show you my rendition of what this was supposed to look like. And so what we're looking at here is the front end of my F4U Corsair. And what I've done here is I just made some little pieces out of G10 and foam and Bondo in order to make up these little parts here. This is not glued in place yet, but this is just a bunch of nuts and various size pieces of tubing, and that's the pressure input port that pressurizes these magnetos on the real one. Jeez, now it's all falling apart. Stay. None of this is glued together permanently yet, because I won't actually put this piece, this mess, on permanently until the airplane's been painted, because otherwise I have to deal with this while I'm painting the plane. So what we have on the top of the Magneto, I just put a little hole here. This is there's a piece of bus wire inside this steel braided hosing, except it's not steel braided hosing. This is just plastic braid from a local hardware store, and it actually started life as being yellow, and then I dipped it into some thinned black Model Master, and then I brushed on some thinned aluminum, and then some thinned rust color, and then again with the thinned black. And I just kept adding layers until it kind of got this multicolored, aged kind of look to it. The Distributor itself is painted. I painted it all in a flat black, and then hit all the screw heads with a little bit of silver, and then I've aged it with some washes. The washes are, I use a rust colored wash, and then actually I'll put a black wash over the top of that, and then I throw some dirt colored stuff, and that's what you see kind of in the corners and the nooks and crannies. Same kind of thing here. It's the same hose. These are electrical conduits here, and you can see this pressure hose going aft to, I think on the real one they went back to that part of the crankcase that is behind the engine where the carburetor is, and there may be, I don't know, pressure taps and stuff. Same kind of thing might be going on here. This I think might be a selector valve, and you can, hold on, let's see if I can get some light in there. Okay, so we can just make out this tube right here. I believe that this probably went back to a selector valve in the cockpit for selecting left magneto, right magneto on both magnetos, and but this is actually what I used here was a T-fitting for my pneumatic retracts, and put a screw through it down into the Distributor. Now, on my particular setup here, all of this stuff comes out a little bit in front of the cowl. That's not scale. That's not correct. But I don't care. I like the way it looks, and in order to get it behind the lip of the cowl would require my dummy engine to move even further aft, which would require an even longer prop extension on my engine. And that's not going to happen. So, there you have it. All the pieces and parts are complete. They're painted. I need to shoot some clear on them. And I think I'm pretty much ready to bag this thing up and put it away for a few months until the rest of the airplane is ready for it. So until then, later.